OK, so rumours of a bit of a rift between actress Nicola Peltz and her mother-in-law, who is Victoria Beckham, are intensifying. Now, the Beckhams went on a family trip this weekend, but son Brooklyn... Oh, my earring just fell off. It's live telly, doesn't it? We'll take the other one out
Or
as well.
cheap earrings.
Or cheap earrings. Yeah, definitely cheap earrings.
Which came first?
Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. So, the Beckhams all went out on a family trip, but Brooklyn and his new wife, Nicola, away, OK? They're in Paris, apparently. And we're talking about that saying, you know that saying, a daughter's a daughter for all of her life, but a son is a son till he takes a wife.
Oh.
You know that one?
Oh, we know.
So, but the whole in-laws thing, Janet, is a bit of a minefield. and you've had, like, 24 marriages now, isn't it?
I'm a bit of an expert
You've had a
on
lot of
mother-in-laws.
mother-in-laws.
Yes, I am. I have had a few mother-in-laws. Mother-in-law number one, well, what they all had in common is you're simply not good enough for their son because they've worshipped their son, especially if it's the only son, he's perfect, and then you enter the scenario. And in my case, well, mother-in-law number one thought I was really, really common. And then I discovered that she was a coal miner's daughter who'd airbrushed that out of her past, adopted a very posh accent and was a bit of a phony. Mother-in-law number two was an academic. She was very brainy. My husband was her only son. She was absolutely devoted to him. We got on really badly. Nothing I could do was good enough for her. Misery from start to finish. All right, luckily we were only married a couple of years, so I didn't have to put up with her for long. But when she died, I went to her memorial service as a courtesy, and I was astonished to hear one of my former husband's friends stand up and give an address which said, Catherine was devoted to her son, and a particularly low moment in his life was when he married Janet Street Porter. But luckily it didn't last. That was in the memorial.
A low point in her life, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I took away her son and I was, again, not good enough.
Wow.
Husband number three... I mean, how long have you got? Husband number three was much older than me. His mother was in...
Well, we're still on air tomorrow.
Right. His mother lived in Canada. He had to tell her over the phone we'd got married. Her first question was, is she a Catholic? No, I failed at the first bounce. And have you stopped smoking to him? Yeah. Well, obviously he was still smoking. When we went to visit her, she's completely ignored me, and she ate her meals on a different table in the kitchen. So,
well, we could do a whole show on this.
Yeah.
But you are now a mother-in-law, aren't you?
I ain't got time to talk about it, Ruth.
Love light in your house.
No, I mean, yes, luckily. I get on brilliant with my daughter-in-law. But, of course, for both of us, there has been moments because you've nurtured this boy from birth, and he's only just got married and he's 33. And then they were living with me at the time before the wedding as well. So I know that there's things that, you know, Maddie would have been going... Well, she did. She'd go, that's your fault. Every time he wouldn't do something, she'd go, that's your fault. Oh. And then she'd do things now, go, he doesn't like that. And, but it became a joke between us, and we were able to talk about it, and we do get on well.
Maybe actually because they were living with you, you had to kind of iron it out. Where they lived somewhere else, you didn't see her very often. You have that irritation, and you don't have time to discuss it or sort it out, really, do you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've got their own place now, and Maddie invites us around for dinner, and it's actually better because I just go around and have dinner and leave.
Yeah.
You don't take a duster or anything when you go.
I don't even dust my own house. I'm not going to go around and dust her.
But I like to say I'm a really lovely mother-in-law. As long as they abide by the house rules, it's fine.
It's like the cats.
No, I've got a lovely son-in-law and he's wonderful, and I couldn't wish for anybody nicer for my daughter. And if it was me, I'd find out what my mother-in-law interest would be, and I would shower her with those lovely things and make sure we get on.
So you'd ingratiate yourself with the mother?
I'll try
it's important to me.
I would definitely
I would, Maddie. I would definitely ingratiate yourself.
Definitely, Maddie. If you're watching, she likes
chocolate. I try to be nice.
Yeah.
Biscuits, whatever.
All right.
Yeah.